Now today's video is going to be about why I am making the decision to stop shopping fast fashion.
Fast fashion also comes at a huge environmental cost.
Current era of fast fashion.
Fast fashion.
What is fast fashion? Hi, it's Ashley Cervantes, filmmaker and photographer based in Brooklyn, here tackling the issue of fast fashion and ethical fashion. During this time of social and physical distancing, I've become more interested in my sense of style and how I want to present myself going into college and becoming uniform free for the first time. I was never one to online shop as my parents have the superstition of getting scammed and such. And as graduation approached, I couldn't necessarily go to the store and buy an outfit. So I began to look online. I was hesitant to purchase clothing online as I become accustomed to trying on clothes at the store and I have a small budget. Sizing has always been a struggle for me as sometimes a large fits too small or an extra large fits too big. I came across this website called Shein that sells affordable and cute clothing, and I bought 2 shirts and 2 tank tops for $25 including shipping. My theory was that if the clothes didn't fit, it wasn't a huge loss as I didn't spend too much money compared to stores like H&M, Forever 21 or Urban Outfitters. Not to mention that these stores' sizes aren't accurate for my body type. Once I received my Shein package, I tried on the shirts and they all fit perfectly and came to the conclusion that it wouldn't be my last time shopping there. I wore the tank tops constantly and made me feel more comfortable and confident. This was the first time I felt seen by a clothing brand. But then it came to my knowledge of what fast fashion is and how it may not be the most ethical or sustainable way of shopping. According to Green Matters, fast fashion produces clothing at a rapid pace to keep up with trends in unsustainable and ethical ways, therefore being inexpensive and easily disposable. Fast fashion is also unethical as it has horrible conditions for people making the clothes in sweatshops located all around the world and even in the United States. Conveniently enough, the people employed in these shops are immigrant folks who don't have higher education. The question becomes, how do we stop participating in fast fashion? The thing is that fast fashion clothing brands are the most accessible clothing brands. There are other options such as thrifting and sustainable clothing brands. Thrift stores sell secondhand clothes for a cheaper price. But thrift shopping has always had this negative connotation that because it's become so popularized, people are constantly buying big bulks of clothing. The people that can afford are wealthier consumers, and a lot of the clothing items that they're using are clothing items that lower income people actually need. With sustainable clothing brands like Pact or Everlane, a cardigan can cost $100, which isn't the most affordable. It just goes to show how this is the reason why people are so accustomed to buying or participating in fast fashion. According to Aurora, the fabrics that are being used are more expensive because they're sustainable. They're not made from chemicals or plastic, and people are actually being paid their wages. A concern regarding sustainable brands is that a lot of the clothes often seen as boring. We're so used to seeing colors, different textures. Those same colors are produced by toxic chemicals that can damage the environment, also our bodies. On top of that, many of these brands aren't very size inclusive as their sizes only range from a small, medium, and large. Many people are in their own journey of becoming more sustainable. However, for me, my best option is thrift shopping. My friends and I decided to take a trip and go and check out the pricings and the diverse clothing pieces.
Hi, this is Ashley and
Leslie.
So right now we're going to this thrift shop called
La Point Value.
.com.
It's on 367 Linden Street in
Yeah,
Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna check out like the pricing and if we find some valid stuff.
So I found a blue purse and it's $8, so I think I'm gonna take it because that's pretty good. That's like a Shein type of price.
So Leslie found a jean jacket. She's trying on the jacket and it looks really good on her. Yeah, I like it. I vibe with it. I was just saying that we're not sure if it's the most sanitary thing to try it on, but she's like YOLO. So we just left the Le Point Valley. Leslie, what'd you get?
I got a jean jacket and I got a crossbody purse. And the total was $15.05.
So I got these like brown classy pants and then the blue purse and the black purse. They're both really cute, super like 90s. And my total was like $21, which I was kind of alarmed because I was like, what? It was only 3 items, but you know. So I just wanted to touch on how like the demographic of La Pointe Valley is very different from the demographic of the L Train Vintage. I realized that there wasn't a lot of people. The people that were there were older people. They look like moms, grandmas, grandfathers, you know. And you can definitely tell how like they're not necessarily looking for things to be fashionable. They're more like looking for things for that they can wear.
Growing up, when my grandmother used to come to the States more often for the summer and stuff, you know, whenever Dominican tradition is when you go back to the DR, you have to take something for everyone. And there weren't always times where we had money, so we would go there to the thrift store and get youth clothes, and she would buy like $200 worth of clothes.
High school, I was introduced to Forever 21 and H&M, and
Really?
yeah, like I knew about them, but I didn't
Like shop?
Yeah, because I didn't have the money. Even when I found out that they were fast fashion, I was like, how? Like, to me, that's expensive. But I realized that, like, H&M and Forever 21, they don't necessarily, like, size that, like, fit me. Like, I don't know, I remember you said that, like, they don't make clothes for us.
They go by European sizes. Like, this shirt, this is a medium in American sizes. But in European sizes, it's like a 10-12.
Yeah.
Because it's meant to fit smaller bodies, more petite bodies. Yeah, it's really hard to find a lot of, especially jeans.
Sizes aren't always made for all people, even with like thrift stores.
We can both be a 14, but my 14 could be like a long 14. Yours could be a regular 14.
So right now,
We're on Knickerbocker and Thames Street at L Train Vintage.
the store is like definitely a lot bigger. We see a lot of more younger people. Right now, we just finished going to the L Train Vintage.
I feel like if you really scour for cheap stuff, you'll find it. For that store specifically, I always want to manifest it, like what I'm looking for. My total was $34.05, but I got an oversized Nike shirt. I got an overall dress.
I got 2 things. Both of them were $6. One is like a tank top, it's purple. The other one was a flannel. Definitely wanted to limit myself because I felt like I spent like too much money at the other store, even though it's like only $21. I don't know. You definitely have to like look for the cheap clothing. I think that the 2 things that I got should have been like $3. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, you have to like just budget yourself how you were doing.
I always like, if I say only 4 things, a certain amount, that's all I'm getting. Because I know that if I go past it, I'm going to keep going and keep voicing. And then like in the long run, I'm going to regret it.
And I definitely think it's like a new way of expression. Fashion has always been a source of expression for teenagers or young people. But as we learn more about how the environment is changing, we must become more conscious on how we spend. The way someone dresses can affect the way they feel about themselves, and it can increase or decrease confidence. With many sources online, we can research how to create certain pieces at home using sustainable methods. In the end, it's up to you the way you want to express yourself, but I hope that with this, you have a better insight on what fast fashion is, and without the environment, without the earth, we wouldn't be here.